Hello everybody, welcome back here to the channel. Today we are going to be previewing the upcoming race here at Unadilla, and I will also, if I remember, do a post-race show too, but you all saw the title. Basically we're just going to be talking about what could happen here at Unadilla, which is the next race on the Pro Motocross schedule. And yeah, this will be good here, and basically I'm going to be talking about if this will be another Honda show. And y'all might be questioning that already. I understand. I know. Y'all might be saying, well, Roxon clearly is dropped off, and Tomac's clearly here to play, and Sexton's here to play. Well, Sexton's on a Honda, so yeah. But let's just get into it here. I'm just going to start off with the 250 class, where it's clearly the Lawrence Brothers show in the 250 class. These two brothers are absolutely insane, and I feel like there's not much to talk about with the Lawrence Brothers. So I think the Lawrence Brothers are going to go 1-2 in both motos. I think Jet's going to come out with the overall, because if you remember the last year, this track is where he got his championship back on track. I know Justin Cooper had the broken thumb or whatever injury he had. I believe it's a broken thumb. He broke his thumb at Washougal, but then was this after or before Spuds Creek last year? I don't remember. But came out, Justin Cooper won the first moto pretty convincingly, and then Jet kind of went beast mode the second moto. I call that beast mode. Yeah, Jet, this is where he got his championship back on track last year, and clearly was the best rider at this track last year. And yeah, I think he goes 1-1. I don't think Hunter will have. I think it'll be a battle, but I think Jet will come out with the 1-1. I think a lot of Jet fans like to hear that. I'm a Lawrence Brothers fan, especially after watching the Lawrence Brothers exposed video that they... Oh, damn, that was a big crack. Especially watching the Lawrence Brothers exposed video that just came out a few weeks ago. And meeting the Lawrence Brothers, they are cool dudes. And they're young, so they get the sense of humor that I like. So, yeah. Anyway, Joe Shimoda, you can't count him out, but if we remember back to last year, and I feel like stats from previous years for these guys they actually like matter, especially at this track. But Joe Shimoda last year, if you remember, had that freak accident where he coming around that turn before the gravity cavity, hit that track thing. I don't even know what that was. But hit that thing. That's not going to happen again. That was just a freak thing. I don't remember how he was doing before that. But also, Joe Shimoda 2021 is not the Joe Shimoda 2022. He has improved a lot since last year. Not really Supercross-wise. Supercross was a little bit disappointing in 2022. But as far as outdoors here, he won Red Bud. And clearly he can run the speed of the Lawrence Brothers. I think it's going to be a Lucas Myrtle 1-2-3 again, like it's been most of the season. So yeah, this will be pretty interesting here. But the more interesting thing is the 450 class. And we've seen the past two races at Millville and Washougal, especially at Washougal, and a little bit of Millville too. We've seen the Tomac Sexton show. I don't think that's going to be the case this week, because in the past 2 years, Ken Roxon has gone 1-1 at this track. I think Roxon will be very good, but I don't think he'll go 1-1 this year. And you got to remember, if you look back, I don't know his exact finishes, but Tomac historically is not very good at this track. Did he win? No, he didn't even win the overall in 2018. In 2019, he was just not normal Tomac. And in 2021, he was not normal Tomac at all. Obviously 2020 we didn't go here, but yeah, I don't expect Tomac to win a moto this weekend. That's pretty sad. Who knows? Maybe that was a Kawasaki thing, because those races he was on a Kawasaki. Now he's changed bikes to Yamaha, so maybe things will be different. But I don't expect anything. I think he'll get on the podium, but I don't think he'll win a moto, and I think he'll be third overall, because I think we will see the Honda show this weekend. Y'all saw the title of this video, and when I say Honda show, I mean Chase Sexton and Ken Roczen. Sexton at this track last year, all I remember from Sexton, this track, was that gnarly crash he had off the start of one, I think it was the first 450 moto, where he had a really good start, but then got side swapped and went down. And yeah, that's all I remember from Chase Sexton at Unadilla last year. I think he can do very good. I think him and Kenny will actually split wins, and who wins the overall, toss it up in the air, because I really don't know. But yeah, I don't think they have the 30-second gaps that Tomac and Sexton have had the past few races, but I think it is going to be the Honda show again, which it'll be fun to see Kenny up there battling. Again, we haven't seen him up there battling since Thunder Valley. Remember Thunder Valley, Chase Sexton kind of gave the overall to win to him when he tipped over that last lap. Remember that? But Ken Roczen still earned that overall in Thunder Valley, because he held off a charging Tomac, and Tomac was doing everything he could at Thunder Valley to pass Roczen there, even to the point where Eli Tomac's rear brake was fading in that race, because he was just pushing it so hard there. Yeah, Chase Sexton, I hope he wins this championship. After Unadilla, we have some good tracks here for Eli. Budds Creek, I believe he went 1-1 there in 2019. 2021 Eli Tomac till Ironman was a little strange. 2021 Eli was pretty good there, but nobody could stop Dylan Ferrandis that year. Chase was really good at Budds Creek though last year, if I remember right. But yeah, I think the Unadilla and Budds are going to be so critical in the championship, because Eli Tomac is kind of up and down at Unadilla, and then Chase Sexton is up and down at Unadilla, and we know Ken Roczen is a beast at Unadilla, and then Budds Creek, Eli's up and down at Budds Creek. He's had good years there, he's had bad years there. And then Chase Sexton, he was pretty good there at Budds Creek. And then you gotta say, Budds Creek, we're gonna throw another guy in the mix. We're gonna throw Kyroi into the mix again at Budds Creek. And then you gotta think, and I just remember this while literally talking about Ken Roczen, we're gonna throw Dylan Ferrandis back in the mix. If you don't know, somehow Dylan Ferrandis is coming back to Unadilla. He's not gonna win the championship, obviously. I think that's pretty obvious, but they're doing this because they want to. They're doing. Star Yamaha is actually smart about this. But they're a little bit smart about this, but they clearly, I don't know why they're doing this. They clearly, I think they see that this championship is going to be a lot gnarlier than I think they expected. I think everyone, including myself, thought Tomac was going to run away with this, and by the time we got here to Unadilla, it was going to be at least a 10-point gap. That's clearly not happening. Chase Sexton did what he needed to do at Washougal. He split motos with Eli at Washougal, and then he should have split motos with Eli at Millville. Probably gone 1-1 there, because you think if he wins that moto at Millville, the first moto at Millville when he unfortunately tipped over, you got to think that if he won that moto, that was gave him a lot of confidence. He could have won 1-1 at Millville, and then I think Star Yamaha is seeing that, oh, well, Chase can run with Eli. We need a buffer in there. So they're going to throw Dylan Ferrandis in the mix. But they also want Dylan to run the number 1 plate, which that's really cool. That'd be really cool to see. The number 1 plate this year. Was bummed because I met Dylan. I actually met Ferrandis like 2 days before Paula, and then a day after I met him, he announced that he was going to miss the series. And yeah, so I don't know if Dylan might make it. I don't know, man. If Dylan gets a start, I don't expect him to win. But if Dylan gets a start and Chase and Eli are up there, I think Dylan, at least for 20 minutes, can run with them. And who knows? I don't know, man, because, like, would it really shock us to see him win? I think it'll shock me a little bit if he can hang on and win, especially at the pace that Chase and Eli or Chase and Kenan is. Honestly, I don't know, man. Like, I think Dylan can get top 5 overall. I don't think he can get a podium. You gotta think he hasn't raced since Detroit Supercross in March, so he's not gonna have the fitness he had last year, because that guy was Dylan was absolutely insane. He was better at the end of the motos. I think he'll be better at the beginning of the motos this time, and then fade towards the end. It's gonna be interesting. This weekend's gonna be interesting. I do believe we see the Honda show, but hey, maybe Dylan throws his name in there and battles with those guys. But yeah, and another guy we have coming back, Malcolm Stewart is coming back. Malcolm, he hasn't raced outdoors for a few years. He's actually hasn't raced outdoors longer than Dungey hasn't raced outdoors. I believe Stewart's last outdoor season was 2013, so yeah, I don't expect much from him. Maybe if he can get a start, he can mix it up there for a little bit, but other than that, I don't know. And just announced today, Shane McElrath is gonna fill in for Club MX Yamaha for the last 4 rounds, which it's stupid that he got kicked off Rockstar Energy Husqvarna for Malcolm and Dean Wilson. By the way, I don't know how Dean Wilson's coming back after his accident at St. Louis. I really don't know, but hey, these guys are stronger than you think. They are muscular dudes, so maybe that third axle is healed or something like that. I don't know. Other than that, that's about all I have for the 450 class. I guess I want to jump back to the 250 class. I haven't seen anything yet, but I made some videos on it yesterday. This Hagen-Deegan thing is becoming a lot more, much more or less of a rumor than a fact. It's coming more of a fact, honestly. But as far as rookies that we'll see at Unadilla, the only one I know of right now, and maybe it changes by the time we get closer, because this is Tuesday when I'm filming this. Ryder DiFrancesco sounds like he's going to be back on the Pro Circuit Kawasaki. Gavin Towers, as you might know, not going pro till Ironman. And the one question mark I have is Chance Hymas. Will Chance Hymas go pro at this rate? Like I said, I'm filming this on a Tuesday, so we are still about 4 days out from the Unadilla Pro National. But judging by the way Loretta's went for Chance Hymas, I don't think he should. I honestly think he should wait a little bit. Maybe he goes when Gavin Towers goes. I don't know. Holy damn! I didn't even realize I have a 43-second lead in this race. Unbelievable. But yeah, Chance Hymas, nothing's confirmed for him for his pro debut. Who knows? Maybe if which you know Lucas Myrtle's smart. He's a smart dude. Maybe they'll just hold off for his pro debut till probably Supercross next year. I don't know. Maybe go the Max Volan route and the Jet Lawrence route. Just go Supercross 250 East or West next year. But yeah, that's about all I have here. I don't have much. Let me think here, see if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think so. I guess this is if you live in New York and you're planning on going to this race and you're planning on camping, just I did hear a thing today that they're not going to allow campfires at this race for the camping stuff. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you go into the race. Don't start a campfire, you'll probably get kicked out. So yeah. Other than that, I think that's all I have here for today. Let me know down in the comments below what you think, who your picks are for the 250 and 450. Like I said, I'm gonna pick Jet Lawrence and Chase Sexton to win this race. I just think the moment Eli Tomac doesn't go beast mode, or the moment Eli Tomac is off the pace in one of the motos, kind of like a Paula Moto 1 situation, Chase is gonna win that race. And this weekend I think Kenny's gonna make it tough on Chase and Eli, but yeah, I think the Honda boys split both motos in the 250 and 450 class. I think the Lawrence brothers split moto win, and I think Jet comes out with the overall, because historically this season Hunter is better in the first motos and Jet's better in the second motos. That's just historically how it's gone this season. And then Kenny, we know he's going to come out firing, and he's probably going to win the first moto, and Chase is going to get him the second moto. Who knows? Maybe Eli steps up his game here. But yeah, I think we're going to have another Honda show here, and I think Dylan Ferrandis, like I said, we don't know where his health and fitness is, but I think Dylan can make this race the rest of the season interesting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video here. Like I said, Chase Sexton, Jet Lawrence are my picks. Leave your picks down in the comments below, and yeah, let me know how you think the race here at Unadilla is gonna go. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Please like and subscribe, by the way.